Our world is filled with legends and mysteries, hidden in the depths of the oceans, the peaks of the mountains, the vast forests, and the dense jungles. These stories have captured our imaginations for centuries, inspiring wonder and fear. Join us as we explore the myths and realities of 5 legendary creatures: the Kraken, the Yeti, the Thunderbird, Mokele-Mbembe, and Fairies. Our journey begins in the deepest parts of the ocean, where legends of monstrous sea creatures have thrived for centuries. In the darkest depths of the world's oceans, where sunlight dares not penetrate, there lurks a legend as old as seafaring itself. This is the realm of the Kraken, a monstrous entity that has haunted the tales of sailors and fishermen for centuries. But is this creature merely a figment of nautical folklore, or does it hold a grain of truth in its tentacled grasp? Originating from the frigid northern waters of Scandinavia, the Kraken was said to terrorize the seas from Norway to Iceland and even the distant shores of Greenland. It was a creature so immense that its body could be mistaken for a chain of islands, so fearsome that few who laid eyes upon it lived to tell the tale. In medieval Scandinavia, the ocean was a world of mystery, a canvas for the wildest of imaginations. The Kraken, known in ancient texts as Hafgufa or sea mist, was once believed to be a benevolent giant whale, luring fish with a strategy not unlike a whale's feeding habits. But as tales evolved, so did the creature's nature. Legends tell of a beast capable of creating maelstroms, engulfing entire ships and their crews, or snapping vessels in two with its colossal arms. A creature that, when rising to the surface, brought with it a bounty of fish, tempting the brave or the foolish to risk their lives for a plentiful catch. In recent years, the shadow of the Kraken seems to loom closer to reality than ever before. Off the coasts of Japan and deep in the Gulf of Mexico, modern mariners have encountered colossal squids, creatures of such staggering size and presence that they reignite the flames of ancient stories. A recent video from divers near Toyooka, Japan, reveals the grandeur of these beasts, their tentacles eclipsing the divers with ease. And yet, these encounters are not as isolated as one might think. In a remarkable incident near a pier in central Japan, a scuba diver and local dive shop owner, Akinobu Kimura, came face to beak with a 3.7-meter-long giant squid. The majestic creature, rather than shying away, lingered in the waters for several hours, providing Kimura with a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to guide it back to the depths. The myth of the Kraken may have stemmed from the giant squid, a real-life enigma of the deep. With tentacles that can span over 40 feet and eyes as large as dinner plates, it's not hard to see how the giant squid could be the Kraken's true-life counterpart. Rarely seen, but undeniably present, these creatures remind us that the ocean's depths still hold many secrets. Indeed, the Kraken's origins and reality are as fascinating as the myth itself. The term Kraken is derived from the old Scandinavian word for twisted and refers to the way the creature would drag ships down to the ocean floor. For centuries, this sea monster has occupied a space where myth and reality converge, capturing humanity's eternal fascination with the mysterious and the unknown. In 2019, researchers in the Gulf of Mexico captured unprecedented footage of a giant squid using a special submersible named Medusa. By mimicking bioluminescent jellyfish with a custom lure, they were able to draw the squid out of the darkness. This sighting marked a significant breakthrough in understanding these elusive creatures. Even today, with all our advancements in science and technology, the vast expanses of the sea remain largely uncharted, and the Kraken continues to symbolize the awe-inspiring and sometimes terrifying power of nature. It's a power that remains untamed. As we emerge from the briny depths, our curiosity draws us upwards to the towering heights of the Himalayas. The sea's deep blues are traded for crisp, white snow and ice, where the Yeti, the abominable snowman of legend, is said to tread. We leave the elusive embrace of the ocean's Kraken to chase the footprints of a giant across the roof of the world, where every mountain peak holds the promise of discovery. Deep within the Himalayan mountains lurks a creature shrouded in mystery and folklore. Known as the Yeti or the Abominable Snowman, this being has captivated the imagination of explorers and locals alike for centuries. But what truths lie behind the tales of this elusive giant? The Yeti, often described as a large bipedal creature with a coat of brown, gray, or white hair, has been a part of Sherpa folklore for generations. Tales speak of a beast with sharp teeth and an imposing stature, compared frequently to North America's Bigfoot. The term Abominable Snowman came into prominence when a British Lieutenant Colonel, Charles Howard Berry, encountered large footprints on Mount Everest in 1921. These were later sensationalized by journalist Henry Newman, leading to the creature's infamous moniker. Despite numerous sightings reported across countries like China, India, Nepal, Tibet, Bhutan, and Russia, concrete evidence of the Yeti's existence remains elusive. Intriguingly, a finger purportedly belonging to a Yeti was even smuggled into the UK by Jimmy Stewart's wife in 1959, although it was later proven to be human. One of the most seminal moments in Yeti lore dates back to 1951 during an Everest expedition led by the British explorer Eric Shipton. Amidst the icy wilderness, Shipton captured photographs of large, mysterious footprints in the snow. These images, which appeared to be neither human nor animal, sparked worldwide intrigue, propelling the Yeti myth into the global consciousness. More recently, a compelling video titled Evidence of the Yeti, presented by National Geographic, offers a fascinating compilation of sightings and evidence. This collection traverses the realm of the Yeti, from ancient folklore to modern-day encounters, showcasing how this mythical creature continues to captivate our imagination. Another intriguing sighting, captured in a video titled Real-Life Yeti Sighting Caught on Camera in Mountains, claims to show a Yeti-like figure moving through a remote, mountainous terrain. The grainy and distant footage adds to the mystery, leaving more questions than answers about the existence of this elusive creature. Each of these sightings, whether steeped in history or captured on camera, weaves into the complex tapestry of the Yeti legend. They challenge our understanding of the natural world and invite us to ponder the mysteries that may yet lurk in the unexplored corners of our planet. In a twist of scientific inquiry, recent studies have linked the legend of the Yeti to the Himalayan brown bear. This rare and ancient species may have been mistaken for the mythical creature, leading to a rich tapestry of stories and myths. While the existence of the Yeti remains a topic of debate, its cultural impact is undeniable. From inspiring fear and awe in local folklore to becoming a symbol of the unknown in the Western world, the Yeti continues to be a figure of fascination and mystery. From the icy grip of the Himalayas, we journey across the globe to the vast landscapes of North America. Here, we trade the cold silence of snow for the crackle of a campfire under an open sky. The Thunderbird, a majestic guardian of the storms, awaits our arrival. This creature of power and myth connects us to the ancient spirits of the land, where every clap of thunder might signal the beating wings of this formidable being. Across the vast and varied tapestry of North America, a legend endures in the heart of Native American folklore. The Thunderbird, a symbol of power, a guardian of the skies, and a master of storms. The Thunderbird's image, etched in totem poles and woven into stories, transcends tribes and territories. In Algonquian lore, it battles underworld creatures to protect humanity. Among the Menominee, it reigns from a floating mountain, wielding rain and hail. Each tribe imparts a unique reverence to this magnificent entity. Envision a colossal bird, its wings beating thunderous echoes, its eyes flashing bolts of lightning. Such is the awe-inspiring might of the Thunderbird, a force intertwined with the very essence of nature's fury. In Lakota tradition, the Thunderbird, or Wakinyan, stands as a guardian, shielding the honest and pure-hearted from life's destructive forces. This sacred role resonates in their spiritual practices and artistic expressions. For the Ho-Chunk, a vision of the Thunderbird foretells a rise to chiefdom, while the Winnebago see it as a bestower of extraordinary abilities. These beliefs, rich in symbolism, are celebrated in vibrant tribal rituals and visionary experiences. Beyond myth, the Thunderbird emerges as a cultural interpretation of the natural world, a personification of storms, and a symbol deeply rooted in the environment's rhythms and mysteries. Some scholars posit a fascinating theory, the Thunderbird legend, a reflection of ancient encounters with pterosaur fossils. This intriguing connection bridges prehistoric realities with mythical interpretations. Notable sightings like the Lawndale incident in 1977, where a giant bird allegedly attempted to abduct a young boy, add layers of modern intrigue to the Thunderbird legend. The Thunderbird, a legend as boundless as the skies it roams, continues to captivate our imagination. It stands as an enduring symbol of the rich tapestry of Native American mythology and its profound connection to the natural world. Deep within the dense jungles of Central Africa, a legend has persisted for centuries. Mokele-Mbembe, a name that strikes awe and mystery, translates to one who stops the flow of rivers in the Lingala language. This mysterious creature, often compared to a dinosaur, has captured the imagination of cryptozoologists and adventurers. It's depicted as a colossal being with a long neck, a ferocious guardian of its uncharted domain. The story dates back to 1776, when French missionaries reported seeing massive, unidentifiable tracks deep in the jungle, sparking the legend of a dinosaur-like creature. Over the years, numerous expeditions have ventured into the Congo basin in search of this elusive creature. While evidence like footprints and eyewitness accounts have surfaced, definitive proof remains just out of reach. In 1992, a Japanese film crew captured intriguing footage over Lake Tele, showing a large, mysterious shape moving through the water. This footage has fueled much debate among researchers and enthusiasts alike. Local lore paints a vivid picture of Mokele-Mbembe. Described as a massive, herbivorous creature, it is said to fiercely protect its territory, attacking canoes that venture too close. Imagine a creature of such size and power, living undetected in the depths of the Congo River basin. A relic of a bygone era, a living link to our prehistoric past. As the sun sets on the dense foliage of the Congo, where Mokele-Mbembe's legend lingers, our journey takes a more ethereal turn. We cross into the realm of the fairy folk, where enchantment weaves through the very air we breathe. From the thundering might of ancient beasts, we turn our eyes to the delicate dance of the Fae, exploring the rich tapestry of lore that paints these elusive beings not just as whims of fancy, but as intricate threads in the fabric of cultural heritage. Imagine stepping into a fairy ring and being whisked away to another realm. These mystical circles, whether of mushrooms or stones, are gateways in folklore, portals to the enchanting world of the Fae. In Ireland, fairy mounds, remnants of ancient forts, are revered as the dwelling places of these ethereal beings. Disturbing these sites is believed to bring misfortune, as they're considered sacred portals to the fairy world. The other world in Celtic myth is a land of paradoxes. This hidden realm, existing alongside ours, is the dominion of the Fae. It's a place of eternal youth, beauty, and sorrow. Myths tell of heroes venturing into this world, encountering fairy queens and other mystical beings. The other world represents the thin veil between our reality and the realm of magic. Our homes are not just ours alone. In folklore, household fairies are said to reside in the quiet corners of our abodes. Each culture has its own tales, from the helpful brownie in Scotland to the mischievous kobold in Germany. These beings, while often benevolent, can become troublesome if angered, embodying the complex relationship between humans and the supernatural. Accounts of fairy encounters span centuries, each adding a layer to the rich tapestry of fairy lore. From the Welsh farmers astounded by dancing fairies who vanish into a hill, to a mail cart driver in the Isle of Man thwarted by fairies in red. These stories continue to inspire wonder and caution in our interactions with the unseen world. The fairy realm is a mosaic of beings, each with unique traits and stories. From the mournful banshee of Irish folklore to the treasure-guarding leprechaun and the elusive pixies of English gardens, the world of the Fae is as diverse as it is mystical. Each being has its own role and legend, reflecting the rich cultural heritage from which they emerge. The fairy folk serve as a reminder of the magic that exists just beyond our understanding. In every whispered tale and sighting, they challenge our perception of reality. Whether seen as spirits of nature, ancestral guardians, or ethereal beings, fairies captivate our imagination, embodying the mystery and wonder of the world around us. As our journey through the world of mythical creatures draws to a close, we are left with a sense of wonder and intrigue. The Kraken, with its terrifying grip on seafaring lore, the Yeti, whose footprints dot the snow, the Thunderbird, whose mighty wings beat with the power of storms, and Mokele-Mbembe, lurking in the depths of the Congo's waters. All these legends, spanning oceans, mountains, forests, and jungles, remind us of the boundless imagination and rich cultural heritage that shape our view of the mysterious. Throughout history, these creatures have bridged the gap between myth and reality, challenging us to look beyond the ordinary and explore the extraordinary. As we leave the realms of these mythical beings, we are reminded that the world is vast and filled with mysteries yet to be unraveled. Until we meet again, may we continue to wonder, to explore, and to dream.